EnglishSimmer here, and I am back with the final part of Get Together. So I know a lot of you have been asking about this Let's Play and the ending and things like that. I actually haven't skipped 5 years ahead. That was way too much for me to handle, you know. I couldn't play that much because I am going away on Wednesday, and I didn't want to rush this part for you guys, so I kind of didn't skip forward 5 years ahead, but this is a little bit into the future, you know. Everyone's careers have changed a little bit, their paths in life are changing at the moment and things, and I decided to have this kind of like a current household video where I speak about The Sims, what they're planning on doing in the future, what they're up to at the moment, what has been happening off screen and things like that. So this is kind of like a current household catch up type of thing. So we are starting off with, as you can see, there are only 4 Sims in this house. This is still the same house that the majority of this Let's Play has been happening in. I'm just gonna start my Sims because they're gonna play. But as you can see, there are only 4 Sims. So actually only Johnny and Zoe's family are living in this house now. It has also been downsized a little bit. If we head up here, as you can see, we got rid of the top apartment type bit. So Sasha moved out. She decided to buy her own, it's a house but kind of like an apartment, kind of like a loft apartment. She has decided to move out and she is still pursuing her career in music. She's writing songs daily, you know, she's sending them off to companies, people are buying them. She's had a lot of club nights and things like that, but I'll talk about that when we get to Sasha. So her top floor has gone, and I guess I'll show you through the house first. Not too much has changed in this family. I have to say, these are probably the ones who have gone through the least amount of change. Like, the kids haven't aged up yet because I didn't want to go so far into the future. So everything's pretty much the same, minus that top floor is completely gone. Also, Zoe now has her own proper yoga studio. As you guys can see, Carly moved out too. So Carly's room was up for grabs, and I decided that Zoe deserved to have her own yoga studio, especially now that the top outside bit has gone. The top patio has been removed, so she has her own yoga room. Obviously this is her mat, and then she still has the if I go on to Zoe, she still has the yoga class club, so they can kind of come in here, they can either meditate or they can do some yoga and she can kind of teach them. So that's really cool. I like that Zoe has her own yoga studio. Also, not too much has changed for the boys. Phoenix is still a teenager and Levi is still a cheeky little monkey. However, he has decided he's got pretty into games at the minute. He's always been into void critters, so he's got a bit more into gaming, and I think he's honestly gonna pursue that into his adulthood life because he is into it at the moment. So moving on to the actual Sims, of course we have Johnny here. He's currently mentoring Sasha, and that is because he actually quit his job. He was like, you know what, I want to start making my own money. I've made a name for myself. He was already a trainer to the stars, so he started his own club called Training. Obviously Taylor Swift is in there. You guys have met her before in this Let's Play. She's more of a friend now to Johnny, and yeah, they train together. He's also training Sasha. Obviously Sasha is a big star nowadays, you know. She's a lifelong friend, but she is a huge star. She is big in the music scene, so he trains her too. And obviously Bella Goth is like royalty of The Sims, so I class her as a little celeb. So he really just mentors these ladies. He's hoping to get more clients, build up his career. He is getting paid for this, you know. He gets paid quite a lot from all of them. I really don't think Bella needs to working out. I mean, she's got a solid 6-pack already. Let's check out Taylor's progress. She's got a little bit of a 6-pack as well, you know. Her abs have coming along nicely. So yeah, he's really just training these lovely ladies and getting them up to their full potential. He still has the Mansion Baron life goal. His home is currently worth 339,000. Obviously, we added in, down here has changed quite a lot actually. We added in a lot of the gym equipment that they never really used, but now that Johnny is working from home, I thought it was a solid investment. And also, Phoenix works out quite a lot as well, so he uses the home gym too. So we have all the gym equipment. Then we have some toilets over here in case anyone needs to use the toilet whilst they're working out, and obviously not whilst they're working out, but if they need to use it. And we have the showers too. We also have a sauna down here in case they need to warm up their muscles after their workout and things like that. So we pretty much have a full-fledged gym underneath our house, which I think is incredible, especially for Johnny. Like, this has been his dream since he got into the career. As you can see, he doesn't have a job, however, he pretty much works from home. I mean, he's made it. Check out his house. His house is insane. They earn quite a lot of money. Obviously, these are all celebs. They can pay him quite well. So Johnny's happy. He's got 2 perfect children who he absolutely dotes on. He has this amazing house, an amazing wife who he absolutely dotes on again. He's so in love with Zoe, and these guys have made it pretty much. I will show you his skills. Like I said, not too much has changed. His fitness is still a level 10. He's a level 7 in cooking, level 6 in charisma. He's completed dancing, and he's got some comedy and video gaming. So yeah, not too much has changed on the skill side of things. Obviously, he's still the best at his athletic skill. Then moving on to Zoe. As I was telling you guys, look at her face right now. What is she doing? Why is she pulling that face? I have no idea. But Zoe is still working on her yoga class. She, in fact, still has the restaurant too. However, she doesn't really go there. She's actually hoping to sell it, but I will be coming on to that story once we're in another household. But she is hoping to sell it once this person has the money to buy it off her and renovate it and things like that. So she's looking to sell up the restaurant because it was a pointless investment for Zoe. She still loves her cooking. She still cooks for the whole family. She's basically the one who makes the meals at home, but she's just not feeling turning it into a job. So that's basically Zoe's update. She's really just focusing on her yoga class. Now that she has her own studio, it's so much better for her. And yeah, she's working from home too. These two have it set. They're like the athletic couple that get to have their dream jobs but work from home and have 2 amazing sons. So it's kind of incredible how they kind of spurted out from nowhere and they made a life for themselves and they're making it work. They earn a fair amount of money. Then moving on to Mr. Phoenix. As you can see, he was currently working out. Look at his little smug face. Phoenix has become so much more confident in himself. He's flourishing, basically. He's decided what he wants to do in life. If we head down here, you can see that he is currently a landscaper. So that means he's working for people, he's working on projects, he's doing their gardens for them, and that's what he wants to be. He wants to be a landscape designer. Obviously, he does love the outdoors, and he is very active. He completed his child wish, so he is physically gifted. So he builds his physical skill faster. So he wants to be basically a gardener. I know it's not a career in The Sims 4, so to speak, but that's what he wants to do. And one of his little projects, actually, what got him into thinking about this career is this outside area right here. So Phoenix actually designed all of this, you know, and I think it looks pretty awesome. This has been playing for a while. He's not really done too much on the actual patio bit, but he designed all the landscaping for the garden side of things, and I think it looks really cool. So that's kind of what Phoenix wants to get into in the future. I'm very excited for him. Like I said, he is coming out of his shell still, but he's way more confident in himself nowadays. As you can see, he has a way more masculine frame than he used to. I think that's also why he likes working out as well. And yeah, I'm really proud of him for going through the transition that he went through, and he's just so much more confident. He's been making friends in school. Obviously, he's kind of still flirty with Sophia. They haven't officially been on a date or anything like that, but they've kind of been flirting with each other here or there, so who knows what will happen to Phoenix in the future, but they're close for now. I mean, he is making friends at school, and I'm very proud of this little dude, for sure. Very, very proud of him. And then moving on to little Levi. He is still a child. I have not aged him up. However, he inherited Phoenix's old computer, actually. Phoenix got Carly's old computer. And so Zoe and Johnny decided that, you know what, Levi, he is a creative child. However, I think he's already decided that he wants to get into gaming. Whether it be competitive gaming or the other career branch, I'm not too sure yet, but he has been playing a lot of games, you know, he's really, really getting into them, and I can see that being an awesome career for him. So, little Levi, he is very clever, he's always done well in school and things like that, so I think he's got a bright future ahead of him, this little guy. So what I'm going to do now is actually head on over to the other households where quite a few things have changed, I guess you could say. So I will be back with you guys in a second. So moving on to Sasha. Sasha actually, I think, is like my favorite storyline, I guess, that I've happened to come up with. I freaking love her new place. Let me just tell you, before I show it to you, I'm actually gonna get everything up so that you guys can see it, but Sasha, I freaking love. I think she's just like absolutely shone as a DJ, producer. She's just become the person that I've always seen Sasha becoming. She used to be alone. Well, she is still actually a loner, but she's actually got so many friends, and she loves hanging out with the DJ club. I always forget what they're called, but she's a natural leader, you know. She's also frugal, which comes in handy when you literally own pretty much the coolest place in Windenburg. Let me just tell you, I think you guys are really gonna enjoy Sasha's house and what I have done to it. So it was actually a lot that I downloaded off the gallery. I will try and find the information and leave it down below, because I do always like to give credit to the builder. However, I have added a bit on that I am so proud of. I would freaking love in my own house, even though I don't know how to do like any of what Sasha knows how to do. It would be freaking awesome to have, because it looks cool as hell. So Sasha still has the grilled cheese aspiration, you know. She's already become a leader. I think she also, I can't remember what aspiration she started out with, but she still has the grilled cheese one. I don't think she's ever going to complete it, to be honest, because she's not going to talk to the Grim Reaper about grilled cheese, but she still has that. She obviously doesn't have a career, but she makes all her money. She's pretty loaded. She's pretty wadded. She makes all her money from her royalties of her tracks and things, you know. She's in high demand still. She's just so cool. I just want to be Sasha's friend. She is one of these Sims that I look at and I'm like, I legit just want to be your friend. I mean, why wouldn't you want to be friends with that face? So she's obviously still absolutely smashed the DJ mixing skill and also dancing. Her charisma's super high. Like I said, she is a loner. However, she has really high charisma. Her fitness is going up. You know, she's dancing around stage pretty much every night. So that's always handy to have when you're bouncing around as a DJ, trying to get the crowd pumped up. So yeah, she is She's still hoping to work on her programming too. Obviously, she needs to work on her programming for her lights and stuff. This is actually Sasha's little studio apartment. I did change it up a little bit from the lot that you guys will see on the gallery if you find this house. But it's very, very cool. It's a tiny little apartment, basically. She actually lives in the center of Windenburg. This is the discotheque. So she lives pretty much opposite the discotheque. She lives on the lot that used to be the park. I got rid of the park because I was like, we don't need that anymore. So I got rid of the park here in Windenburg, and she now lives on the lot. It's basically in the center of town, and she freaking loves it. I mean, she has house parties, she invites people over. She's living the life, basically. So I guess I will show you around her house first. So you kind of come in through the living room, and then we have it's kind of like an industrial loft, I guess you could say. Like, she's just got boxes hanging around. She's got a plasma screen TV. It's very industrial. I really like this style in The Sims 4. I use it quite a lot. And this little apartment, I saw it on the gallery and I was like, that is Sasha. Like, I use this kitchen thing quite a lot. I like the golds against the browns. Like I say, I use this quite a lot, like with the brick walls and things. I'm a really big fan of this style in The Sims 4 because I think it's a perfect style, and it also goes really well with like kind of your grungy Sims. So I thought this just fit for Sasha perfectly. So that's her like downstairs bit. It's not very big. It's not like grand and huge. Not what you would expect from a superstar DJ, but you know, she likes to keep it simple. And then you go up the stairs. She's got her little bedroom. Again, it's nothing much. It's nothing special. She's kind of just got her bed and her dresser over here, and then a little bathroom with a standalone tub, a clawfoot tub, which I love, with this massive window overarching it, and then just the basics, I guess. But they're really, are you guys ready for this? I personally don't think you're ready for this. So this is pretty much how the lot was. I did change it a little bit. I changed little bits here and there. However, I just don't think you're ready. So as you can see, we have a basement bit down here, you know. We have a way to get down, but what is under the house? So you go down through this basement bit and boom! Recording studio. So I actually took the mobile DJ booth from Sasha's old place. She hasn't upgraded. She hasn't gone on to one of those really high techno ones. She's kept her old loyalty friend and still uses it to write all her songs and mix all her songs and things like that. But how freaking cool is this? I'm legit so proud of this like music studio that I did. I freaking love it. So we have obviously some computer desks, also another mobile DJ booth that kind of looks like a little recording set, and the speakers everywhere. We have like a little cozy area. We have a big TV if they want to watch TV down here. I freaking love this room. Like, this is one of the coolest rooms I've made in The Sims 4. I love it. And then you head back here, obviously, and this is like the recording booth. So we got some mics set up, we got some violins, a couple of guitars, obviously her old faithful, and then we have a piano, which she is gonna hope to learn. So I freaking love this. Like, how cool is this? But on to Sasha herself, really. I'm gonna send her down to her music studio so that she can actually create a custom mix. Why don't you make a scratch and switch? So yeah, on to Sasha herself. Obviously I've already talked through her skills and stuff. She still has that aspiration. She, like I said, has pretty much been DJing every night. She's been playing some huge club nights, and she really knows how to get a crowd going. Majority of crowds love Sasha now when she goes to play. So it's really cool that they like the sound of her, and she's doing so well. I'm so proud of her. She's like pushed herself and gone for her dreams, and she's freaking loving it. However, not everything is so great in Sasha's life. So as you guys know, she has been with Lacey for quite a long time. However, you know, Lacey kind of didn't agree with the direction that Sasha was going in. Lacey kind of thought she should get a proper job, like as an entertainer, but Sasha's a free spirit, you know, she kind of can't be held down, and they had some solid arguments, you know. They got quite angry at each other, and they kind of wound each other up to the point where they were like, this is harmful to both of us, and we don't think it's gonna work out. So Sasha and Lacey did actually break up. As you can see, it's very awkward at the moment. They have broken up. Sasha was actually the one to break up with Lacey. She just thought that Lacey could be happier with someone else. Someone else could make Lacey happier. And it takes a big person to do that. She was really heartbroken, Sasha. She cried in her bed for a while, not gonna lie. She missed out on a few gig dates because she was crying in bed, which I felt so sorry for her. Obviously, I made her do it, like I'm in control, but I've never felt so guilty breaking up with a sim. I was just like, my poor baby! Like, they had been together so long, but it just wasn't working out for them. Sasha's she's not even been on any dates since then. She's kind of just taken time off for herself, focusing on her music and things like that, but it's so sad that they're no longer together. But if we go onto her clubs, obviously she is part of training and she is still part of Spin Masters. However, I've yet to have a gathering with Lacey. So we kind of have 2 exes in our club now, which is not such a great thing. But you know, Sasha's getting there, she's getting happier. Obviously, she now has a recording booth, so she's enjoying her solitude as a lone wolf, and I'm proud of her. She's doing what she loves, she's not letting anyone tear her down, so Sasha is doing pretty well. So moving on to the next household of this whole season, and we are going to join Carly in her new home, which is crazy. So I'll be back with you guys again in a second. And last but not least, we are joined by Carly and Brian. So that's the first big news, is that Carly and Brian moved in together. And they actually are married now. So they just eloped, you know. I always thought Carly would be the one to have like a big wedding, invite all of the paragons, invite the rest of her friends, have the big whole white wedding shabazz like in a church. I thought she would be the one to do that. However, these guys actually eloped as soon as they moved into their new house. I will post some screenshots of their elopement, I guess. And yeah, they just did it as soon as they moved into a new house. Carly was like, this is it. I want to get married. I want to get straight off the bat married to you, Brian. Like, she is messed around. She has been messed around by Paolo, by that other guy, Peter. She's happy with Brian. He makes her very, very happy. And these two are just so adorable. They're actually goals. And if we slowly pan around, Carly is living in the original house. She moved in to their old house, the one that we started this Let's Play with. I have edited it a little bit, obviously, to suit their needs a bit more, but she is now living in their old house, which I think is very Carly anyway. She's actually retired from the Paragons. She's no longer Paragons leader, and she has a little bundle of joy. So these two actually got pregnant on their wedding night. I have played them, obviously, and they do have a little bundle of joy known as Dustin. So they have a baby boy together. It's all coming together for Carly. It is all happening for her. I mean, look how happy she looks. She only gave birth yesterday, but Dustin is happy and healthy. I actually wanted her to have twins. I had her watch like the kids channel, but it wasn't happening. So Carly's aspiration has actually changed to big happy family. Look, they're goals. I literally can't keep these two away from each other. They're two of those Sims that just flirt with each other constantly. Like, it happens a lot. So it's very, very cute, and I love them. So yeah, she's moved in to a brand new house, or old house, I guess. And I guess I will show you around. I'm just gonna turn on all the lights so you can see. So you kind of come in through the main doors. The kitchen has changed up a little bit. It's got like this red brick, and it's kind of got like an orangey red theme to it. I really, really like it. It's quite plain and simple. It's not half as frilly as what Carly's old room used to be. I feel like Carly's grown up the most in this Let's Play. I really, really think she has. You know, she started out wanting to be popular. She wanted to be the girl around town that everyone knew about. However, she has grown up a lot during Get Together. Then we have the bathroom, still in the same place, but has been made a little bit bigger. And then we just have their living room, which again is very classic. They don't even have a TV in their living room. It's kind of more for like doing work, reading books. Obviously, they're both major bookworms, so it's always quite nice that they have a massive pile of books to read and things. Also, Brian is getting into art, so he has an easel that he's been using more and more. And then Dustin is up here in their bedroom. Again, very plain, very simple. I didn't want to go for anything too fancy. Like I said, I feel as if Carly has grown up a lot and she's looking for the more simple things in life. And I think she's found it with Brian. I think she's found the life that secretly she has always wanted. So like I said, she has retired from the Paragons. I was gonna have her just step down as leader, but then I decided to have her resign from the Paragons. She was like, you know what? It's been a big part of my life. She's still friends with quite a lot of them. She still talks to Siobhan. Sophia's like her little sister, basically. They hang out still quite a lot. However, she did resign, and I was proud of her for doing that. I didn't think Carly would ever resign from the Paragons, but you know, she's focusing on her career. She's still in the business career. She is currently a CEO, which is like level 9. And when she hits level 10, she wants to buy Zoe's restaurant off her. So like I said, Zoe's holding out for a buyer. They currently don't have too much money, especially with the renovations that are going to happen, that have to happen basically for Dustin, because he's going to age into a kid. So yeah, we need those renovations to happen. So they're gonna not have much money. That's why Carly's kind of still in the business career. Congratulations on the new addition to the family. We've been getting those kind of texts for like the whole time. Congratulations on marriage. Congratulations on the new baby. I feel like Carly's life has probably changed the most since you guys have last seen her. I mean, she has a little baby boy and she is married to Brian. They are spouses. She's still in the red with Paolo. We haven't talked to Paolo. He tried to ask us out on a date, but I was like, no chance, buddy. These guys are happy with how they are at the moment, so we weren't having any of that. However, I do actually want to invite round some of our old lot. So we are gonna invite Johnny to hang out at our current lot, invite Zoe, invite Sasha, invite Levi, and invite Phoenix. I want everyone to come over. I don't know whether they will or not, but I mean, we can try. I want to get the whole gang over to end this Let's Play on a high. I mean, it's been 60 parts that this Let's Play has been going. I know I've talked a lot during this video, but I really wanted this to be kind of like a current household, but like a longer current household. Obviously, we pretty much have 3 current households going on. That's why this video has been so long and chatty. Is everyone coming? Levi will be right over. Sasha, Johnny will be right over. Okay, so Johnny... Oh, they are here. Okay. So they have arrived and they're all coming in, you know, chilling out at our home, and I just can't believe it. We have a new baby. Oh, I thought Levi was gonna come cuddle her then. I thought he was gonna come straight up to her and give her a hug. I was like, oh my god, if that happens, that is gonna be the cutest thing. Phoenix is so into his working out at the minute. It's quite funny. But yeah, we are just, I'm so I'm actually like, I don't want to say goodbye to these families. I actually want to keep playing them. I honestly might. I might keep playing them and do like an updated current household. I'm not too sure how it's going to go, but it's been 60 parts with this. We started out as a trio. We started out as 3 best friends who had moved in together into Windenburg, you know, with a brand new town. They were taking on the world. They were all starting out in their careers, and now look at them. Carly's a major CEO of a business and is hoping to open her own business. She's hoping to own a sweet little cafe, kind of the same style as her house, and just have people read there and things like that. Sasha is a worldwide DJ. She's got her own recording booth. She's got plenty of friends. She's no loner. And Johnny and Zoe, we didn't know they were going to be half as serious as they are. And they now have 2 gorgeous boys who are making their own way in the world now. And this whole Let's Play has just been so much fun. Thank you to you guys who have watched this, whether you've watched it from part 1, whether you've watched it from the last part. I mean, you guys have all tuned in. You've all enjoyed watching these Sims, hopefully as much as I have enjoyed playing them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm fairly sure this isn't gonna be a goodbye forever for the Get Together lot. So if you like this part, please do give it a big thumbs up. Let me know how you think their futures are gonna turn out. Do you think Sasha's gonna get back with Lacey? Do you think Bryant and Carly are gonna last? Do you reckon they'll probably stay in this house until they grow all together? You guys should let me know. Johnny actually looks like he's going up to say hey to Dustin. Oh, he is! Oh no, he's not. He's going to play chess. Well, that's fine. But I'm gonna end this part here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this part and the whole of Get Together. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, guys!